Hello everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Today we're going to be making a quick stir fry. It's called my orange beef stir fry. But I'm going to show you two things that you can do with it. I'm going to be using my orange and ginger sauce. I'm going to be putting a link so you can go and watch that video. I make like a whole bunch of it and put it in my refrigerator, and I use it in almost all the pastas or any stir fries that I use. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and discuss some of the ingredients with you. Here I've got just beef strips that I cut up, marinated it in ginger, garlic, salt and black pepper, and a little bit of soy sauce. And then I kept it for 20 minutes, and once it was done, put it in cornstarch and then fried it. And I will show you the video of how I fried the meat. So this is the meat that I have. What I've done is, you can see that these are really tiny slices, very thin sliced meat. And to this, I'm going to go ahead and add some cornstarch, and then we're going to go ahead and fry it. So you can see that the cornstarch has coated the meat really well. And I've got my oil heating up here. I've got a smaller pan with a little bit of oil, and so I don't have too much oil in there. And all you want to do is start putting them in the oil and just quickly fry these until they're cooked through. Same oil that I used to fry the beef in, and I'm going to use the same oil because it's got a lot of flavor in it. And you don't need much, and if you really don't want to use it and you want to go ahead and use olive oil, that's fine too. I just put in about a teaspoon of oil. You don't need much. I'm just going to turn my microwave on. The rice is heating in there. Turn my stove on. Alright, so I'm going to put it on high because what we want to do is we want to stir fry our vegetables. Now, what I did here too is I boiled about 4 cups of pasta shells. These are the mini pasta shells. But what really goes well with this pasta or this stir fry is the colorful ones, the spiral ones you get with the, I think it's green, orange, and I just don't have those in the house. But they're spiral and they're about this big and they're colored. So it just kind of looks colorful. For the veggies, but then again, you can use any pasta you want. For the veggies, I used 1 small onion that I cut pretty thinly, 2 carrots that I did cut them up in strips, and you can also grate the carrots if you like. I used about 2 stalks of celery. I did less than half of the orange bell pepper, less than half of the yellow bell pepper, and less than half of the green bell pepper. And so our looks like our oil is coming around here. So there's not much in it. I'm just gonna add all my veggies all together in there. And the reason why I'm doing it is because I am not going to stir fry this very much. It's just gonna be where the vegetables are still pretty crunchy. So I don't want to cook the onions or anything too much because I like the veggies really crispy in this. Okay. Increase that to completely high, as high as your stove can go. Okay, while that's stir frying, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we're going to be putting in as a sauce. So if you want some heat in, go ahead and add some sriracha sauce in there. I'm also going to be adding about a teaspoon of ginger and garlic in here, and this is fresh that I make at home. And then the orange and ginger sauce, I have some sweet and sour sauce here, and I also have some soy sauce. I use this one, it's called the seasoning sauce, and I absolutely love this brand, and I am sure that you have seen me use this brand in other products too. So as soon as our veggies are just a little bit limp, we're going to go ahead and add our meat in there. Now, I'm not going to add all the meat in here. I'm going to use, so you just want to see how much meat you want. Like, because probably I'm going to add about 2 cups. this stir fry can be, you can use it both ways. You can either serve it with pasta, or you could serve it on top of rice without the pasta. And I'm going to show you both ways that you can do this. All right, I'm just going to take about half a teaspoon of ginger and garlic, and I'm just going to put it right in the middle here. Let that cook up just a little bit. In goes about 3 tablespoons of my homemade orange and ginger sauce. Now, if you didn't have that, go ahead and substitute with any of the other orange ginger sauce that you like. In goes another 3 tablespoons of sweet and sour sauce. And then we're going to add about a tablespoon of soy sauce in here. Now you could also add some ketchup if you like. It's all up to you. Okay. And then I'm just going to throw in just a little bit of sriracha sauce to give it that spice. Now you want to make sure that you do a taste test, because you want this to be just perfect. Okay, so our stir fry is done. Now if you go ahead and make this kind of meat a little bit ahead of time, and then have it for the next week, or freeze it or refrigerate it, you can come home and make these pasta or this stir fry so quickly. All right, so I'm going to show you 2 ways that I'm going to serve this. One is going to be where we're going to mix the pasta with the mixture here. And the other one is going to be where you could also serve it with rice. Now I had some rice here that I made, and I had some leftovers yesterday. So I just reheated that. And what I'm going to do is So you can, if you have people in your house that like pasta and you have other people that like rice, this goes really well. So now what I'm going to do is take my pasta, add this over here, and start adding little by little so you can tell, how much you really want in there. Just don't dump the whole bit in there. And I like using the smaller pastas in this because it just gives the stir fry gives it a really, really nice taste to it. Okay. So if you have just your meat ready, you can have this pasta on the table within half an hour, less than half an hour. Goes really, really quick. And there you have it. So you can really customize it with, you know, the vegetables that you like, as much meat as you like, and as much pasta as you like. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. Really, really good. So look at this. We have 2 varieties. And we're all done. I'm gonna grab a fork. And I'm gonna do a little bit of pasta. I'm not gonna do the veggies. I know you know why. Really, really tasty. I love the orange and ginger sauce. Just brings that ginger and the orange taste together. It tastes amazing. And you're also getting your veggies in. It's just a really perfect potluck dish if you're thinking of a potluck dish. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.